what a day,
what a day,
glorious. Gather round. There's nothing better than a friend. Oh, what a day,
what a day,
glorious. Smell of rain has hitched a ride upon the wind. I've got good friends to the left of me and good friends to my right. Got the open sky above me and the earth beneath my feet. Got a song inside my heart that's singing all in legacy. Oh, what a day. Oh, what a day,
what a day,
glorious. All the clouds have gathered round the tops of trees. Oh, what a day,
what a day,
glorious. Pitter patter, falling rain, I can't believe. All that's green lifts up its leaves, singing water, come on in. We've been waiting all these days, praying you would come to quench every yearning in our bones. Water with your life begins. Oh, what a day. Is believing. Has the wings of faith. Is a clear river of perceiving. All is well. This is a friendly mystery. Oh, what a day,
what a day,
glorious. Baby blue jay squawking in the cherry tree. Oh, what a day, glorious. Deep in the night we had a raccoon robbery. Pitter patter, little paws have left their footprints all around. Pitter patter, evidence some fruit has fallen to the ground. Pitter patter, sings my heart at the thought of what's to come. What a day. Is believing. Has the wings of faith. Is a clear river of perceiving. All is well. This is a friendly mystery. All is well. This is a friendly mystery. Oh, what a day,
what a day,
glorious. Under the sky we slept last night, just you and me. Oh, what a day,
what a day,
glorious. The waning moon, our cycle is almost complete. We've got good friends to the left of us and good friends to our right. We've got the open sky above us and the earth beneath our feet. Never fear, the birds are singing, even endings can be sweet. Oh, what a day. Never fear, the birds are singing, even endings can be sweet. Oh, what a day.
we about ready to go?
1 minute, ma'am. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Fire in the hole.
Yeah. Oh, it's on the way up. Claudia Franklin is here. And she has a guest with her.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to listen? I'm going to kill it because Donna's remote, so I won't need it.
We're here. Are you ready? Good morning, Unity of Payson.
Good morning.
Pretty good. And Donna and the virtual host that's with us. Good morning to all of you as well. It's a beautiful day in Payson. It's getting warmer. What a nice thing. Jim and Dee, do you come from Flagstaff? Jim, I'm saying Jim again. Mike.
We live in Snowflake, Taylor area.
Okay, so they're joined with us today, and Liberty is with us today. Well, we'll get to that. Would you just take a moment to be quiet with me? To be quiet as we open in prayer. God of all goodness, we look at ourselves as one aspect of divine creation, realizing how gifted we are. We've been given great gifts. Sometimes we've forgotten about them, but today we bring them again into our mind, into our consciousness, as we gather together, as we're here to learn, to be inspired, to connect. What a beautiful experience that is. And so, as we gather, I am grateful for each who have joined us in person and each who have joined us online. It's an example of the oneness that we are. And so we go forward as one in gratitude. And so it is. Amen. So we have an opening song, Let Your Love Unfold. If you're with us here in person, we invite you to stand. Good morning, Phyllis. I have to greet people as they come in the door, for those of you who are online. However, I'm not watching the monitor, so I don't greet all of you individually. So don't take it personally. If you would stand with me if you're here in person, and if you're with us virtually, you can stand too as we have our opening song, Let Your Love Unfold.
Remember as a child you dreamed of flying to the sky. Now there's nothing stopping you but doubts inside your own mind. You know that you can be whatever you would like to be. Your time has finally come. The world is ready now to see you. Let your love unfold. Let your love unfold. It will change the world starting with you. Let your love unfold, let your love unfold. It will change the world starting with you. Yes, you have the power to make anything so. Only you and God know where you are really meant to go. Rest assured that all your dreams are born to come true if you just find your strength inside. Let it shine on through. Let your love unfold. Let your love unfold. It will change the world, starting with you. Let your love unfold. Let your love unfold. It will change the world, starting with you. But do you love yourself as you know you should do? You are a child of God, no wall you can't break through. You just got to believe that your great destiny awaits. All your wildest dreams will turn into your certain fate. So let your love unfold. Let your love unfold. It will change the world, starting with you. Let your love unfold. Let your love unfold. It will change the world, starting with you. Let your love unfold. Let your love unfold. It will change the world, starting with you. Let your love unfold. Let your love unfold. It will change the world. It will change the world. It will change the world, starting with you. Starting with you.
Thank you. You may be seated. Betty, I'll hand it over to you.
Down here for us short people. Woohoo. Well, welcome everybody to Unity of Payson, and welcome everybody online too. We're glad that you're with us. If there's anybody that is not currently on our email list to find out all the activities that are going on, please let us know at the greeter table and we can get you set on there. That includes you too online. And we do have some visitors here. We have Michael and Dee and Liberty here in person. And let's see, do I sideswipe for online? Oh, they have it online. Okay. And so welcome everybody online. Donna, can you see if we have anyone new online?
I'm looking. Hold on a sec. I was just sending a message to Barb. Let's see. This Roxanne, I think she might be with Rev J. I'm not sure.
Rev J, does that sound familiar?
Roxanne Floyd.
Okay. Roxanne. Rev J said she does not recognize. So welcome, Roxanne, however you found us. We appreciate that. And Reverend Julianne and Manny are with us this morning, as Julianne will be speaking. So we're so glad that you're here too. And so whether you're new, whatever, let's bless each other and everybody that still has to find us. Together, our affirmation. We love you, we appreciate you, we welcome you, and we bless the Christ that you are. Don't we wish the whole world would get that whole message of the Christ is within? Yeah. And so on to gratitudes. We're obviously glad that you're here and that you support Unity of Payson as Unity of Payson supports you in your spiritual growth. So we're glad for that. And if you have a gratitude, raise your hand. I'm going to be walking around with a microphone, and Neil's going to be handling the camera for anybody online.
I am just so grateful. But one of the things I have thought about this week is the amazing people that are at this church. And I had the opportunity this week to spend some time with 3 of the women who are just so powerful. One is here with us in person, and we got to visit and had a great time. And, you know, these women are just so wise. And then I also went and saw June, who is on hospice. And man, that woman is amazing. She keeps having these little episodes, and she just laughs about it, you know, where she's out for a while. One time they even came and told her, you know, or told the people around her that this was it. She was dying, and she could hear all this. And she came back, and she was just the same as she was. I mean, she's just amazing. Her faith is so strong. And then Betty's bowls. You know, that just was such a touching thing this Friday, and much appreciated.
Thanks, Sue. And I agree. Boy, whenever you're around June, she just radiates this positivity, regardless of what her circumstance is.
Everyone's addressed the fact that I'm here with my great-granddaughter. And it has been a joy. She's going to be with me until Tuesday. And she and I are changing the world.
Oh, welcome. Anybody else here? Phyllis has one.
I just want to ditto everything that Sue said, because I thoroughly enjoyed visiting with her and getting to know her. And I've been reaching out, and Sue was one I reached out to, and she welcomed me, invited me early on. So, and Betty's Bowls, I finally got to Betty's Bowls. And just this morning, because I don't even know the song, I started humming, and it reminded me how important humming is. And when I lived in Pine, and I was doing the music all the time for the PCSA, I'd hum all the way, and then it'd warm up my voice because I was leading some singing, doing a few solos and so forth. So I'm reminded again, because of Betty's Bowls, I'm going to hum all the time now.
Thanks, Phyllis. Anybody else? Oh, Sue.
I am grateful because this week my sister was in town from Nebraska visiting friends of hers in Scottsdale, so I drove down and we had a wonderful lunch and a wonderful time. And I got to know her dear friends who've been with her since her husband's passed. So that was awesome. And again, I'm like the rest, the Betty's Bowls, which I had a couple of friends come and they so enjoyed it. So it is really a blessing, and it just brings you such peace. So, thank you, Betty.
Thank you, Sue.
Anybody else? Can I just clarify something, Betty? Betty's singing bowls. Okay, singing bowls. I just wanted to add that in. Also, we have a couple more people online, but I don't see any hands raised. Raise your virtual hand if you would like to offer gratitude today, and or put it in the chat, and I will read it for you. But there's a total of 14 now, and we have Brett and Nazim Rashid online also. And Kay Butler from Alabama is here with us too.
Thanks, Donna. And we have quite a few people here in person too, so blessings to everybody. And thank you all for being here. Unity is grounded in affirmative prayer and in meditation. And we do have trained prayer chaplains to sit with you if need be. Sue and I are here this morning. If you have a prayer need, you can always tap us. Oh, and Michael is also prayer chaplain. You can tap one of us on the shoulder, and we will find a quiet corner to sit with you in prayer. During the week, if you have a prayer need, you can always send those to neil.unityofpayson@gmail.com. And if you would like one of us to contact you personally, just leave your contact information on there, whether email or phone number, and we will be in touch with you. So do avail yourself. We hold those prayers sacred, confidential for 30 days, and then they are sent on to Silent Unity, where they are held 24/7 for another 30 days. And it is a very powerful time when we pray with you. So thank you all. And we continue on with our theme for February, which is harnessing the power of love. And our affirmation, yes, it is up. And let's all say this together. As we pair the power of love with the powers of will, wisdom, power, and understanding, we can effectively express our divine nature into the world. And our speaker today is Rev Julianne Lewis, and her talk title is The Power of Love with the Power of Understanding. And the affirmation, my understanding of truth deepens and directs my life. Isn't that the truth? Divine truth. Rev Julianne serves as the interfaith community. She has a lively and passionate approach to New Thought ministry, A Course in Miracles, and the study of world religions. Rev Julianne offers insightful and inspired teaching that entertains, illuminates, and challenges, sparking spiritual growth. And in order to look at what they have going on, you can always go to interfaith-community.org. And so we appreciate that. And as we move into a time of preparation for meditation, our song is I Am So Blessed.
I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
In this now moment, silently say to yourself, I am so grateful. I am so blessed. And give yourself permission to really recognize the gentle rise and fall of each breath, opening your mind and your heart. I am your spirit. Silently affirm deeper and deeper within, I feel divine presence. I feel my connection to divine presence and to all that are here today. I feel and sense my truth, my holiness. I feel my connection with the divine. Now take another deep breath. Place your hand with an open palm over your heart. Release that breath and feel the heartbeat. Take another slow, deep breath, going truthfully deeper and deeper within. Relax. Slow your breathing. Feel the love and the light. Feel your heart. Feel that heart breathing and the gentle thoughts moving through your body gently, energizing with joy and healing in this light of love that you are. Feel your inner peace. Feel that light within that inner peace. Know that it is the truth of who you are. Visualize the moonlight coming. Visualize the truth coming. Feel the love flowing through every cell of your body. I am holy. I am light. My heart is open. I feel the light of the divine. I am peace. I am love. Yes, my heart is open. I feel that warm love light. I feel gratitude and joy in my heart. My faith is strong. My intentions are from my heart. Yes, resilient health, love, peace, compassion, kindness, and happiness. I feel it. I feel the happiness of it. I am free of negativity. My divinity affirms my experience in peace. I am love. I am here to be truly helpful to myself and to unconditionally share my love, peace, joy, and happiness. Now take another deep breath in. Slowly release it. And open your eyes to feel the love surrounding you. To feel the love that you are. And so it is. You know, to be real honest, I am grateful to be with you here today. I truly am. To share in our time of smiles and hugs and loving communication and peace, that thoughtful reflection. And yes, to be able to celebrate a great-granddaughter joining us, that's a gift. You know, the thing about it is, we have the opportunity to be open-minded and to trust our true self. But yet at the same time, we seem to have that little bit of hesitation. I'm not alone in that, am I? You know, we have to lovingly understand about our true self, because that is the only thing that we have to share. Anything else that we think we're sharing is not the truth, and therefore is not literally shared. It's a joke. So we have to stand acknowledging our spiritual interconnection, not only with the divine, but with each other. And in so doing, we understand our unity. We understand why we are here in person, online, and from a distance possibly just thinking about wishing to be here. You know, when we free ourselves from the blocks to love's presence and open our hearts and express our inner wisdom, we accept that power of love, and we accept that power of understanding, and we apply it to all those that we encounter and all those we think about. Not only family and friends, but all those we think about. So in doing so, we have to understand that understanding is a knowing that is within our heart. And when we can have all the facts, and they may be true, and they may not be true, we have to understand that the truth fact can be evaluated, and the truth can be felt, and it can be lived due to our ability to accept understanding. So I always say to myself, my understanding of loving truth deepens and directs my life. I have to be aware of that loving truth within me and then take that guidance day by day. But of course, we have to accept our true identity. We don't have a choice otherwise. We have to recognize that before there were galaxies, before there was a solar system, before there were planets and the earth plane and all of that, we were. That is a truth of who we are. Before anything existed, there was a pure consciousness. And that consciousness, that vibrational intentionality, is all of creation, including you and me. And I know that's a little heavy to take in sometimes, but release that heaviness and accept the fact. Our consciousness is the power of our life. It is vital to who we are. It is vital to who we communicate with. Our connection to Divine Spirit is our spiritual practice, if we are so willing. And it was created in us before this worldly experience. We will walk in loving consciousness. And yes, understand our soul's direction. But the power of understanding is knowing with our heart and accepting our spiritual truth that was before all that we see today. And that from time to time, that's a little heavy, isn't it? I understand that, I do. But when we let go of that hesitation, that self-doubt or that self-judgment, that can't possibly be true. Been there? I certainly have, yes. But we have to understand that the wisdom of Divine Spirit is who we are. And we can call on that, we can be that, we can express that in this current physical life. Today, tomorrow. There are times that lead us to starting something anew. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. Yes, we're in the new year, but we're still starting it, aren't we? And what about those of us that just recently retired or have recently changed locations, or started a relatively new job, or all those different things that are going on in our life. Having our great-granddaughter here with us for several days, that is a true gift. And we acknowledge that, we welcome that, we appreciate that. But it also triggers within us an opportunity to look within and see how are we sharing the light and the love and the truth that we are. And, you know, we also have, besides a new year, Lent, Ramadan, Passover, and Easter, and more. I mean, there's probably people with birthdays coming up soon, or just passed. That's a trigger for a new beginning. You know, it's so important for us to understand that these holidays bring us to attention, and we're called to fast. And believe me, I'm not talking about food here. I am talking about what we feed ourselves spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and yes, physically. What we feast on is what supports us to begin anew. Whether it's a fresh start in the morning or it's the opportunity to share a hug with someone we've never met before. It's important for us to recognize that I have the power to change the way I see today. I have the power to accept that divine light within me today. And I have the power to accept the love I am today. And I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about the I am, which is who we are. As we pair that power of love with the power of will, wisdom, power, and understanding, we can and will express our divine nature in this world. Those powers work together in synchronicity, and they're vitally important for us. Making the choice to start anew has an energy. And in Psalms, I think it's Psalm 51 that says, "Create in me, O God, and renew a right spirit within me." How many times do you think about that when you wake up in the morning, before you go to sleep at night? It's a call to be gentle, patient, and understanding with ourselves, and to be able to choose between possible futures, just the way we can choose between the memories of pasts. The past is not a fixed reality. It is what we choose to focus on and interpret that is the reality. So are we going to focus on the good, the beautiful, and the holy? Or it's very simple for us to recognize. And within each one of us, there are so many ego thoughts. You know, and if you stop and think about it, an ego thought edges God out. There's no other way for me to look at so much judgment, so much fear, so much anger and frustration and reaction. Give yourself permission to recognize all of that is edging God out. The truth is the love. The truth is the beauty. And the truth is your understanding to know what that is. You know, if we give ourselves permission to recognize that the inner voice is right, the speaker of truth, encouraging and strengthening the divine guidance within us, we're going to have an opportunity to recognize the blessing of our understanding, the gift that was given to us. Accepting that spiritual inner voice of loving wisdom and power and will releases any internal conflict. And you understand when you do so, accepting the Christ love, accepting that Christ love lighting your path daily, step by step, peacefully guiding you forward. As it says in Hebrews, through faith, we understand. When we have that faith that we are internally blessed and guided and directed, we can truly understand life, our life and the life of others. In this moment, recognize there's a divine flow in your life. Recognize at all times Holy Spirit is within you, for you, as you. So let us give ourselves permission to share a prayer of understanding. It was written by Reverend McClethan. She said in this prayer, "In this moment, I understand there's a divine flow in my life. At all times, Holy Spirit is with me. I am never alone, even when I feel lonely. My understanding empowers me to believe in myself and my desires, no matter what. When my desires are ripe, they bear fruit in abundance and beyond my wild imaginings. This is why delays do not scare me, and fear does not stop me. In the silence of my prayers, understanding reveals that my own comes to me in divine ways that are blessings to me always." And I say to that, amen, and so it is. It's vitally important for us to recognize that in this moment, right here, right now, there is that divine flow flowing through our heart-mind, being shared in our body and released to all that are here. I suggest that you also take a good look at mornings. You know, there are some mornings I wake up and I say, oh my gosh, it's 4:30, what am I doing awake? Anybody else like that? Uh-huh. So I take that deep breath in and say, okay, the choices I make will have an impact on this day. What am I going to do about it? I'm awake. I'm alert. And if I get up and hit the ground running, rushing to prepare myself, what am I doing? I'm ignoring the reason why I woke up. I woke up in order to choose a relaxing moment in time. I woke up to know that I can share that throughout the day. I don't have to get up and start running around. When I wake up, I am here to be truly helpful to myself, planting that seed. And how am I going to be helpful to myself? On the beginning of the day, I focus and center on knowing this day is mine. And I have that opportunity to pause and recognize, take that deep breath in, and recognize the light shined in a crystal clear message. I woke up for a purpose. I have a message that clarified something. Hush up my ego mind and listen to it for a moment or two so that I can understand my purpose for this day. Now, that same thing is true if you wake up at 9 o'clock or 11 o'clock, or it really doesn't make any difference. The point is, how are you going to process that wake up? A gentle, reflective, thoughtful morning prepares us to create a conscious and meaningful day in which we understand how to be truly helpful to ourselves and to all. I'm not just talking about the people with us. I'm talking about the people that appear not to be with us, those outside this room, outside this country, doing different things than we've ever thought about doing. The simplest way is to accept a relaxed half hour. Do it with introspection and affirmative prayer and meditation and gratitude for the forthcoming blessings of the day. Be open to receiving and understanding your purpose in this day. Quiet our minds, go within, listen to your inner guidance, and accept the creativity that you are and the direction that creativity is being sent to you. We all do our creativity in different ways. It can be very simple, like sending a text saying, "Good morning," with a smile face. Now, it doesn't have to be complicated. A lot of people think if I can't paint a picture, I can't write a book, I da 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 da. Stop and count your blessings in the way you do express creativity. Recognize them. Because when we give ourselves permission to really take a look at how we're supporting our understanding of our day-to-day life, we can accept the meaningful experiences, truth, and authenticity beyond those appearances. To understand someone, no matter who, is to love them. No matter how negative a person may appear to you, or your ego is saying, stay away, if you understand him, you love him. And what I'm telling you, he stands next to you within the divine. It's a teaching, learning opportunity for all of us to recognize our oneness, to recognize the Christ in ourselves and in him or her. It's very important that we have recognize those areas in our life when we don't seem to understand. Anyone ever had one of those? No, never, right? I mean, have you ever turned on the TV and you hear something and you say, what? Yeah, huh? Every day. There, you got it, girlfriend. There's no doubt about it. And we have to recognize that if we're going to offer understanding to ourselves for that experience, we're going to see, feel, and react or respond differently. Even though we can't grasp why that person or that event is carrying on, that certain manner that's happening, and we can't affirm that, what we do affirm is that person, that event, is filled with spiritual beings, having divine guidance. Maybe they're not listening to, maybe they are in their own way. But we are not in a position to do anything other than to understand that they are a spiritual being having a human experience. And that human experience is a teaching, learning experience for them and for us. Why? Because of our true oneness within our God. Now, if you give yourself permission to gently, reflectively, thoughtfully experience things in the morning, you're going to have a great way to step forward into the day. And, you give yourself permission to understand that expected and unexpected teaching, learning things are going to happen. Manny, did you want to share about our experience, or would you prefer I do?
I'll do.
Amen.
Okay.
This has really been a teaching, learning opportunity for us over a couple years.
Let me ask you a question. Have you heard about the ripple effect? Have you felt the ripple effect? You go into a lake, you throw a stone, and there's ripples, and then your brother throws another stone, and there's ripples, and they ripple all throughout the lake, and then another person throws, and it ripples, right? So here we have a unity person with ripple, praying and understanding and lots of love. Here we have another unity person. Lots of love, lots of understanding. Here we have another unity person, lots of love and lots of understanding. Here we have another unity person, lots of love and understanding. And here's a person who feels unloved. And these folks are sending love and understanding to him. What's going to happen to this person in the middle? They're going to get ripped, right? Ripple effect. How does my hair look? Okay, no, just kidding. I kept smooshing it down. The goop doesn't work, but it's a ripple effect. Now, I want you to do this. It helps to do the praying like the chaplains do here. It has a ripple effect. Love that term, and love ripped too. Anyway, here's what I want to say. I want you to say right now, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. That's it. I'm blessed. A little louder.
I'm blessed.
A little louder.
I'm blessed.
Are you sure? Yeah, all right, good. Now, I want you to repeat, we are blessed.
We are blessed.
We are blessed.
We are blessed.
Louder.
We are blessed.
We are grateful.
We are grateful.
Feel that again. We are grateful.
We are grateful.
You're going to rip everybody out there. That's good. Thank you. Well, anyway, our willingness leads us to expected and unexpected teaching and learning opportunities. 2 years ago, we experienced love, will, wisdom, and understanding. We were at Bash's grocery store, in line on checkout, with our preferred cashier, Izzy. Izzy is her name. An elderly lady was in front of us. Izzy had a big smile, huge smile, and said, "Okay, your turn, Grandma," because Grandma was just standing there. The lady looked a little confused, yet shared a gentle smile. So Grandma went up to Izzy. Izzy did her job talking with her a bit. Then Grandma needed to pay. It was obvious that she could not see well, and Izzy understood that. Izzy calmly and patiently helped her by getting the correct credit card for payment. Rev J reached out and took my hand, and we could feel the loving energy shared by Izzy and the gratitude shared by Grandma. Grandma was a little confused. It's obvious she couldn't see. Oh yes, it was a while. After the lady left, Izzy apologized for the wait. Rev J shared her smile and thanked Izzy for being truly patient and helpful to Grandma. Grandma left. Izzy explained that the lady was not her grandma, but a dear customer who shopped weekly. The vibration of love and spiritual understanding from Izzy was truly powerful and memorable. So memorable, we still remember it 2 years later. And then last week, at Bash's, we saw Izzy and asked her about Grandma. She paused. She had tears in her eyes. And she said, "Haven't seen her for 6 months." She turned her face, her mascara went down, so anyway, to wipe her face because the tears had messed up her eye makeup, and then turned and shared a smile. It's a ripple effect. Izzy shared love and understanding. Rev J and I felt the ripple effect. We felt that so strongly, it's unforgettable. The ripple vibration of love and understanding is an authentic energy. When we were in the car, we prayed. We said a prayer for Izzy and Grandma. May we be aware that our profound feelings encourage us to accept a deeper understanding of our daily experiences. Now, we are truly letting go of our personal ego self and its limited beliefs as we choose to invite and accept our inner guidance and the ripple effect, or the RIP effect. Thank you.
It's really difficult for us sometimes to understand how we share energy. But the cashier, grandmother, Manny and I, the four of us, connecting in that way that we did, shared energy with people, yes, standing behind us, standing throughout the store, and beyond that. So we have to pause and we have to understand that what we think, what we say, what we do makes a difference. And how are we making a difference? Because realizing that power of understanding is vitally important for us. You know, it's something that we have to just recognize as a truth. And we are that channel of light, that we align in perfect peace, harmony, and love. And when we understand the good that God desires us to express, we will do so. But to understand it, we have to have that open mind, that open heart, and recognize that we are not separate from anyone. Our true purpose is to share the love, the light, the harmony that opens more of the good that God desires to express through me. That is our only purpose. So when I allow the expansion of new ideas, beliefs, and concepts to surface in my consciousness to guide and direct me, then I am an expression of the infinite good. And I am grateful. There's a short poem written by Jay Woods. It says, when I understand, I stand under. When I stand under, I support. When I support, I lift up. When I lift up, I raise. When I raise, I praise. When I praise, I encourage. When I encourage, I strengthen. When I strengthen, I empower. When I empower, I release. When I release, I let go. When I let go, I let God. When I let God, I understand. So thank you for letting me share with you today, and know that I am open to understand each of you every moment of my life. Thank you.
Well, thank you to both of you. Strong message, and I just really appreciated it. It was a very heartfelt message. It radiated here, so thank you. Oh, okay. So now's the time for gifts and offerings. Like I said before, unity is a source of spiritual uplifting for all of us. And in giving and tithing, it's an affirmation that you are part of this continuous flow that Julianne was just speaking about. And so there is a basket in the back if you're here in person. And if you are online, the slides will be coming up as to how you can do that online. And you can also set something up as a reoccurring donation if you go online, so you don't have to handle that every morning when you come on Sunday. And so let's say our affirmation here together. Freely we give, and freely we receive, and we so much appreciate it. And we now have a special music, and it is Learning to Sit with Not Knowing. Sometimes that's uncomfortable, but you just breathe.
Learning to sit with not knowing when I don't see where it's going. I'll cool my heels and start slowing. I'm learning to sit with not knowing. I'm learning to live with what's next. What if in my best guess? Kinda when it's a process. I'm learning to live with what's next. Here's a clear space that I've chosen, where the denseness of this world opens, where there's something holding steady and true, regardless of me or you. Learning to live with the high stakes, befriending my mistakes. Lay my hand where my heart aches. I'm learning to live with high stakes. Here's a clear space that I've chosen, where the denseness of this world opens, where there's something holding steady and true, regardless of me or you. finish line. Stop feeling I'm always a day behind. I'm learning to live with what takes time. I'm learning to sit with not knowing when I don't see where it's going. I cool my heel and start slowing. I'm learning to sit with not knowing. I'm learning to sit with not knowing. I'm learning to sit with not knowing.
Boy, there were so many good messages in that song, especially for this time. I know I appreciate all of the acknowledgments from the bowls and the humming and all of that, and that was a lot of what there was a little bit of a discussion in addition to the singing bowls about how to switch yourself from fight or flight into a peaceful place where you have the capacity to hear the truth come through, but you first have to do that shift. That's what that song was talking about. So,
Ms. Betty?
Yes.
I just wanted to share in the chat, there are several messages about the great message from Rev J today.
Oh, please share them.
So the first one is great story, Rev J and Manny. Yes, I loved it. Beautiful message. And I feel the love. And then great song, He'll Start Slowing. So I just wanted to share.
Thanks, Donna. Yeah. The more of those kind of messages we can live with in our daily life, the better. And so now we move on to announcements. And we start a new month, and so we have a new theme for March is In All Allowing. And let's see, we do have it up already. The affirmation, spiritually letting go, we clear space for good. Letting come, we allow good without resistance. Letting be, we allow good to unfold. So the letting come is the being open to receive. So be interesting to hear the talks for that one. And our speaker, of course, will be our own Reverend Neil. Loosen your grip and lighten your spirit. Good words for the times we live in. And on to our announcements. And do check the monthly or the weekly email about everything that's going on. This is just a few of the things. And so there is this call for unity prayer. Reminds me of, what the monks were doing. Please, everybody join together in prayers for peace. 40 days with the Unity Great Lakes, and it's daily at 7 p.m. And so just take a few minutes and be in that peaceful place. And as Manny was saying, let that ripple out. Let your love, your intention ripple out. It's how we create masterful change. And next we have the Renewed Pen. That'll be Tuesday, the 24th, from 4 to 5. And that is always on the second and fourth Tuesdays. And of course, on Saturday morning, we always have Morning Cafe at 9:30, and that's on Zoom. Renewed Pen is also on Zoom. And Saturday Soul Boost, Saturday 4 o'clock, and that's also on Zoom. And that's sort of where Reverend Neil gets input from all of us, or whoever wants to join, about what his talk title is going to be, and then that message to help refine that. And Interfaith Community also has lots of events coming up, so please go to their site. It's on the screen there, interfaith-community.org. And just before I have Neil come up here for a PS, does anybody I got this this feeling when we were doing the singing bowls. Does anybody want a workshop on humming again? It wasn't on my little questionnaire that I handed out. Just a couple hands if somebody is interested in that. Oh, Awesome. Okay, well, I haven't done that in a while. I'll pull out my old notes. Okay, thanks. Reverend Neil.
No, I'm not very good at it yet. Thank you, Betty, for offering that. We have magnificent talents, gifts, knowledge, understanding even within this community, and we want to share it with each other. Not too much for a PS, except I want to acknowledge, I'm going to get it right this time, Michael McCaffrey and Dee, who are here with us today. Michael is, well, we were talking before, somewhere between 10 and 20 years, have been a prayer chaplain with Interfaith Community. And he went beyond that and felt a calling to be a hospice chaplain, and has been for quite some time. In that process, there have been some very human and very spiritual stories that have arisen from that. And Michael has the sense that they need to be shared. So in our short time, as we often do after the service, after a little socialization, connecting with each other, we'll come back here and kind of sit around, and Michael will share with us what's been happening for him. And if you have questions, he's going to take those too. So perhaps in the future, a longer time of sharing, perhaps online, when everybody can share with us. If you're online, stay with us, because we'll keep the camera going and we'll keep the sound going during that time. But there will be just, well, I see there's little packages of 3 cookies each. That does not mean you have to eat 3 cookies. You can find somebody to share them with. But please do connect with each other. Again, I'm grateful for all of you who have joined us this morning. If you're online, hang with us. Last week, I want to recognize Nick over here. Nick has been working with us. He knows about 5 times as much as any of the rest of us do about technology. So, is that about right? Or is it 10? No, I don't know.
It'll be 100 for me.
Yeah. And he's been helping us with that. And so new things are happening. Among them, last week we had live music for the first time in a long time. Cinnamon Twist was here. And I liked it so much. We've been livening up the end of our service. And we're going to take the recording of the Prayer for Protection, which is sung, and the peace song. And so as we close, we're going to play that recording and sing along with, and then go on to connect with each other and to come back here and just listen, learn, and share with Michael. So if you're here in person, I invite you to stand, and Tom will do this. This is a little new, this Prayer for Protection, but I really like it. So listen if you haven't heard, and then join in as you can.
We are the light of God. We are the power of God. I am the power of God. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. You are the light of God. You are the love of God. You are the power of God. You are the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is. We are of God. We are the love of God. We are the power of God. We are the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Here we go.
There is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes. of peace that is meant to be. With God as creator, family harmony. Now we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me, and this is the moment now. With every step I take, this is my joyous vow. I take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me.